Hey, it's me, the N to the J to the, you know my name. I am about to get this face together, get this hair together, because I have an audition. But while I'm getting myself ready, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. The character that I am auditioning for, she's a probation officer, so she doesn't have to be like really polished, glammed out. You know, she's dealing with you know, criminals all day long. I don't think she want to be that glammed out and gorgeous looking. So I'm just gonna do a light beat, if you will. Yo, today, I ain't gonna tell you the details, and trust me when I tell you that you don't want to hear all the details. But I had a digestive issue. I've had it for the last few days, and yesterday the situation was bad enough that I decided to go to the ER. So I was at the ER last night until I don't know what time I went. I probably went around 6, I think, and I got back home at about 11:30 p.m. and feeling better, but still not great. So, but I knew I needed to eat. I hadn't eaten a solid meal in a couple days. I ate an English muffin, and I had some berries. I had some strawberries and some blueberries, and then I didn't want to go to sleep right after eating. I know that's not good for me. Then I stayed up until about 1:30 in the morning and then went to sleep, and I was knocked out. You ever sleep so deeply you just like, I don't even know what my name is right now. That's kind of how it was. And I checked my phone because I just had a feeling, oh my goodness, I slept late and I missed some stuff. And sure enough, there was an email from a casting director. This casting director contacts me directly. She never contacts my reps, but it's fine, it works out. And she was like, hey, are you available for a job tomorrow? Like as in tomorrow. and you know, are you fully vaccinated? We require you to be vaccinated, blah, blah, blah. You would have to get a COVID test today. And so I'm still in bed, and I'm just like, okay, how do I feel? Am I better than I have been? So I got up, moved around a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm better. Not 100%, but I'm better. So I say, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna work this out. So I said, yeah, I would love to come and work with you all, and I'm fully vaccinated. And in the interim, a couple more auditions came in. I had one that was due today at 5 o'clock that I was not prepared for because I didn't plan on being at the ER. I just had a lot of stuff coming in today. I had my sister read the lines for an audition. I've never had her do that before. I wish it wasn't a breach of confidentiality to play for you what she read for me. She's a jokester, and she said, you know what, I'm gonna play the first few words. So she wanna be crazy. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, here we go.
Gloria's life has been pulled out from under her. As her probation officer, I'm glad that she's been going to therapy and keeping straight A's. Her foster parents.
She does not talk like that. So, that's my sister and my assistant. Yeah, so anyway, I meant to do this video yesterday, but yesterday got away from me, and then I meant to do it earlier today, and then today has been just all over the place. I was outside running errands because I had to go get the COVID test. I had to go to a compounding pharmacy to pick up the prescription that they gave me at the ER last night, and I didn't know it was hot outside. So I was outside in a velour jumpsuit, and it was 89 degrees today. I like to burn up. I almost had to go back to the ER with heat stroke because it was hot as I don't know what. So I'm in here with the AC on now, just trying to cool off. I am being more intentional about how I spend my resources, what I spend my time on, what I focus on, you know, what gets my attention, what gets my energy. I've been trying to be better about that. We all see horrible news all the time. Okay. I used to watch the news a lot, especially in 2020. I think we were all glued to the TV in 2020. But I'm like, you know, if something important happens, somebody will tell me. I listen to NPR because they don't really, that's National Public Radio, they don't really sensationalize the news. Whereas when I turn on CNN, which is what I would watch most of the time, it's always, it's like the sky is falling and you better run and all this other stuff every hour on the hour. And it's too much. It's too much. It stressed me out. So I'm not watching CNN unless it's for, to see one specific thing. Oh, like the State of the Union is supposed to be on tonight. I may watch it. I don't know. I may not get to it. I got to get this audition in. It was supposed to be in at 5, but I asked for extra time, and so now it's due tomorrow at 11 a.m. But I'm going to do it tonight because it ain't happening in the morning. But anyway, spending my time and energies in places where they are important. And that requires taking time and energy away from things that aren't important, Another area that I'm focusing on is what I do with my money. Again, I've said again and again that money is a tool. And it took me a long time to realize that. I always was one to say, I don't really care that much about money. Like, as long as I have what I need and the people who I care about have what they need, and a little extra, because we don't want to just make it. We want a little extra. I'm okay. Like I don't need. What am I going to do with $1 million? What am I going to do with? I can think of things to spend it on, but nobody really needs $1 million. Nobody. So that's how I've always felt and how I always lived my life. It's like, what do I want to do? Because I don't want to be. I'm gonna be a slave to chasing a dollar. So I do my best to live below my means and, just not spend too much, but I'm still spending more than I need to spend. I cut back a lot when I knew that I needed to declutter. I'm just putting a little powder. I put a little concealer, a little light. I didn't correct because I think the probation officer will probably have a little bit of, she's tired. It's a hard job. When I started my declutter in November, I just looked at like the stuff that I was getting rid of. And I had been holding on to it because it's like, well, I spent money on that. I spent good money on that. Oh, that's still usable. I know I never used it or I never wore it, things with tags still on them. But somebody can. Maybe I'll sell it. When, Nicole? When are you going to get to it? When do you have time? You don't have time to do the stuff that's on your to-do list right now. When are you going to do all these things? So I had to let these things go, and realizing that all of that stuff that went out the door, that went to the thrift store or went to charity, went to the trash, all of that stuff used to be money. And now maybe some of it I got a good use out of, but a lot of things it was like I bought it because I saw it and I wanted it. I didn't need it in particular. Didn't really, it wasn't like, oh, I love this. It was like, okay, yeah, I could use another pink blouse or whatever it was. And I don't want to do that anymore. I think that's something that I've started to get a handle on. But what gets me now is the fact that I don't cook if I can feed myself without cooking, that's what's going to happen. So DoorDash has been my best friend and my worst enemy because it's very easy to get food here. It's like, I'm hungry right now, so let me, go on my phone and pull up DoorDash, figure out where I want some food from, and it shows up here in like a half an hour. As opposed to, I'm hungry right now, let me stop what I'm doing, let me go in here and cook something, and then I can eat. I can keep on doing things until the food shows up. Like, it's just so convenient. That and Home Chef are two things that I do a lot. I'm gonna keep Home Chef. Home Chef gives you these boxes of meals. You get to go in and choose what meals you want. They're not paying me to say any of this or do any of this. I'm just letting you know because I didn't think I would like them as much as I do. I'm going on my, let's see, I'm going on my 3rd month of getting boxes from Home Chef. They include everything you need for your meal. I'm supposed to be doing my face. They include everything that you need for a whole meal. And there are 2 servings, at least 2 servings to each meal. You can ask for more, or if you get a family meal, it starts at 4 servings. And I can cook something and I can eat off of it for 2 or 3 days, and I'm good with leftovers. If the food tastes good, I'll eat the same thing all week. I don't care. Both my budget and my waistline will thank me for breaking up with DoorDash. Like a soft breakup, you know, like we don't have to never see each other again, but on a limited basis. You know, we'll just be kind of like friends with benefits. Maybe not. So I talked to my mother about this and told her, you know, I'm thinking about doing a no spend challenge. And I said, why don't we do that? And her first, she was just like, you know, like, oh my goodness, I need to run to Amazon right now and buy a bunch of stuff if that's what we're doing. I'm like, yeah, you know, let's do that for the month of March. Don't spend any money unless it's an absolute necessity. Somebody messed up on day 1. I ain't gonna tell you who it was, but somebody messed up. But we got the whole rest of the month and it's gonna be okay. So if you are someone who needs to get a handle on where your money is going, or you know where it's going and you need to stop it from going there, this could be a good way to break a habit. I've heard over and over again that it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. Well, we're going to do it for the whole month of March. So by day 31, whatever's got hold of you right now shouldn't have any power over you anymore. Get thee behind me, Satan, and don't push. That's what we're doing. And today, it's interesting. I noticed that when I first told myself, okay, no more of this spending, because if you just random buying things, because if you continue with that, not only is it not good for the budget, but the walls are going to be closing in on you again pretty soon. You know, it's going to be too much stuff in here, and then I have to be decluttering again. I don't ever want to go through this again, ever. So I started to pay attention to the urge to buy things, and I realized that I was treating shopping like entertainment, which it is not. I mean, it shouldn't be for me. I'm not judging you. I don't know your life. I ain't judging your life. But I don't want that to be the case with me. It just leads me down a road that I don't want to be on anymore. I would notice, okay, if I'm stressed out about something, let's see what's on Amazon. Well, everything's on Amazon, you know, like everything. And you can always rationalize why you need something. Ooh, I really need this thing, whatever it is. I really need this and I need it right now. You don't need that thing. You probably got 3 in the closet that you can't find because you bought all this stuff and it's hiding back there. So I just paid attention to my own shopping habits. Yes. Light. And so now that I don't do that anymore, now I really need to get a handle on this DoorDash situation. And even today, out running errands, I'm like, I'm actually hungry. Like, I would stop somewhere and pick something up. Maybe I go to Jamba Juice and pick up a smoothie or something like that. And it's like, nope, you going home. You got smoothie making stuff at home and you're going to be all right. You know, yeah, I was hungry. I'm not going to starve to death during the course of a few hours. Get home and eat. Also, I think this will lead to me shopping better when I do grocery shop, because I'll buy things that are quick. Like, I'm not going to fool myself into thinking that, okay, yeah, 5 nights a week, I'm going to cook these big meals or whatever. No, I'm gonna get my meals from Home Chef and I'm gonna cook and I choose like the quick preparation meals, because one time I accidentally did not, and it took me an hour to like be cutting and cutting and dicing and scoring and doing all these other things that I don't want to be involved in. Usually the meals that I get, at the most, they take about 20 minutes to prepare. And that's about when I start reaching the danger zone. If I'm already hungry, I just got to plan better. And this will help me do that instead of relying on DoorDash, throwing money at DoorDash unnecessarily. And I shouldn't be calling out DoorDash. I used to use Postmates. I used to use Grubhub at a certain point. There was something before Grubhub. I don't know. I think Grubhub bought whoever the other one was. Uber Eats they tack on way too many fees. I'm not with them. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So if you need to get a handle on your situation, do it with us. And for those who don't know who my mom is Ms. Brazel. She has a channel here. I'm going to put a link in the description box. But if you type in MZBRAZELL, you will see her. And we're going to go through this together. Yeah. And we're both going to have some withdrawal pains. Oh, one important thing that I don't want to forget to tell you is that we did come to an agreement that we can order food or buy food from somewhere else once a week. All right. Once every 7 days, just because sometimes life gets in the way and you just really do not have time to prepare food, or there's nothing in the fridge or whatever, or you just want something from Cheesecake Factory. See, I'm telling on myself. And so we're like one day a week. That'll be our treat. So we're going to do that 1 day a week, or we can opt not to, but we cannot do it more than 1 day a week. So that's what we're doing. And if that sounds interesting to you, jump on in. I'm sorry I didn't get this video out yesterday before the month of March started. Today is March 1st, but it's out now and it's March 1st. So you can jump in and do it with us for the rest of the month. Well, I'm going to put some hair on. I do look a little tired, don't I? Oh. It's not a long audition. I'm just like, I just been on since I opened my eyes, basically. But here we go. You know what they say, on with the show. All right. So I'll finish up. I'll come back. I'll let you know I'll let you see what my look is doing. There's a baby running down the hallway. I'll let you see what my look is doing. So Jesus help me. So I'm gonna finish the little I got to do with my face. I'm not gonna do much more. I think I need just some lip balm or something like that. Just maybe a light blush here. I'll use the leftover blush from before. I don't even know if that's going to show up on camera. Well, there's a little something. All right, I don't need much. Yeah, it's not that kind of role. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this head and change my top so that I look probation officer like. And then I'll come back and let you see what my look is. Okay? I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, this is the look that I settled on. And this is just a little snippet from my audition. See you on the next video. All right, bye.